Chapter 23 Signora Belloscura. The hoods were disorienting and uncomfortably hot. Maggie held Lump's hand and tried to keep her breathing slow and steady. She couldn't say how long they'd been driving. It might have been 2 hours or 20 minutes. No one had spoken, not even their host. They changed directions many times, and the final turn led to a long, winding descent. At last, the limousine came to a stop. Maggie heard 2 doors open. There were footsteps. Lump's hand slid out of her grasp as he was pulled away. Strong arms took hold and lifted her from the car like she was another piece of luggage. She knew better than to try and take off the hood. The air outside was as warm and moist as a greenhouse. "Lump, are you all right?" she called, and her voice echoed in some vast vaulted space. Another cavern, or perhaps a grotto. She heard water trickling nearby. Maggie was heartily sick of being underground. Her brother's reply came from somewhere to her left. It was unintelligible. A hand settled on Maggie's shoulder. "I will guide you," their host said close to her ear. They walked 50 feet or so over hard and rocky terrain, then ascended a series of winding steps that seemed carved directly into the stone. At one point, Maggie slipped. When she caught herself, her palm scraped a rough surface that was slick with slime and moisture. After they had been climbing for several minutes, again in utter silence, it occurred to Maggie that she should have been counting the steps. Here she'd been lecturing Laszlo about spycraft and dead drops, and she wasn't following the basics. You had to file away all the knowledge you could. It might be the key to a daring escape. It was comforting to think of these things. They represented a kind of optimism, a belief that all was not lost, that they could still get away. But deep down, Maggie knew it was a pointless exercise. These were not the kind of people one escaped. She'd realized it while speaking with their guide.